Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chiree. A sweep is as lucky can be.
Always wanted a fireplace.
Get a house with a fireplace, they said. It'll be fun, they said.
Oh, God.
It doesn't smell, it's just...
No, but I just don't want to inhale it all.
Where are we going to go with it?
I don't know.
Here, you come on this side.
Okay. That thing's pretty heavy down there.
Oh, okay, sorry.
No, I'm just letting you know.
We're going to bring it outside, that's what we're going to do.
Today we're doing a complete fireplace makeover, going from this ugly thing to this, featuring the installation of a Dimplex Revolution electric firebox, all on today's episode of The Living Flip. Once upon a time, a boy met a girl working for a mouse. They fell in love and realized they'd never own their own home working for the mouse. So they packed up a big truck and moved to New Jersey, lived in a basement to save money for a year, and bought a foreclosure to fix up while they lived there. This is their story. After cleaning the firebox, Julie spray painted it black to make it look nice and clean. But that was only the beginning.
Fireplace reno in progress. What are we doing, Jewel?
We are whitewashing the old brick that was here. I didn't want a full white coverage.
So that's mixed 50-50 with water? Is that how you did it?
Yeah, mixed 50-50. This is our trim paint. So
It's actually semi-gloss?
It's a semi-gloss. And then it'll match the rest of the trim throughout the house, so it won't be like completely standing out.
It won't be nearly as shiny when it's dry anyway.
No. And the look that I wanted was for you to see the character of the brick still through it. So we're just blotting away a little bit. Once you coat a couple of them, just take a rag and then just kind of blot a little bit of the excess off. And keep on going.
Nice.
The mortar in the middle will be a little bit more white. It's a little hard to blot in there, but again, that's kind of the look I wanted anyway. So.
And you painted the inside black.
Yep, with a matte spray paint. Enamel spray paint.
And you cleaned it real well first, of course.
Yeah.
All right, let me get back out to Josh.
Here's what it looked like when the painting was done. What a huge improvement a little bit of paint can do. Next, we finished the sheetrock, planked the ceiling, painted the walls, installed the flooring, and moved in some furniture. But what good is a den without a TV over the fireplace?
Come on.
It's a big TV.
It's a nice TV. Look at that. It's not falling. That's good.
It's a sign that you did a job well done.
To power the TV, we hot glued a white extension cord to the wall, ran it between the bricks, and down the wall to the outlet. It's simple but effective. You can't tell me you'd have noticed it if you didn't know it was there. The fireplace looked great at this point, but we wanted to make it look even better. Although it was a masonry fireplace designed to burn wood, Julie and Josh weren't sure of the integrity of the chimney. Plus, they really had no interest in the inefficiencies of an open wood fire. They considered a gas insert, but that would have been time-consuming and challenging to run a gas line all the way to the other side of the house. So when Dimplex reached out to me and offered an electric fireplace insert for us to use in a video, we jumped at the chance. We selected the Revolution 30-inch built-in firebox that can be hardwired to 110 or 220 volts, or it can simply be plugged in with the addition of this cord set. Since the fireplace opening is a little bit bigger than the insert, we got this 38-inch trim kit to fill the gap. I just had to remove the bottom rail so it would fit in our hearth.
I didn't see any directions on how to install this trim, but I figured it out. And
if you're not using the trim and you're going to use it, you know, insert it in a wall, there are these little flanges on the side. First of all, these things are magnetic. You just pull the artificial brick out. And these flanges here are how you would screw it into your framing. So all I did was use the screws that were left from taking the bottom off, and I put those little screws in here, and those holes lined up perfectly. So now that trim set is on. And then this just goes back in magnetically. Like so. And this is the standard log set that comes with it. I'll show you what that looks like when we plug it in. But we got a different log set, and then we'll figure out how to change it. And up on the hearth, you don't have to put it in though. Now, just temporary, plug it in. Okay. Let's see how this one works. I don't know how this is going to come out because it's so dark in the room, but this is the default, you know, the logs that came with it. They're actually pretty cool. It's a really nice looking fire. And there are some different options that you can do. Now this is the choices of the downlighting from the top. That's off. Choice 1, I guess, is white. And then 2 looks like a bit of a yellow. And then 3 is a red. And then back to off. And then there's just a, I don't even know what that one is. Oh, that's the temperature, but we're not using the heat right now. I like how the logs are glowing. Not only in the front, but the ones in the back. And even the embers are glowing too. Looks pretty cool. Now, if we hadn't painted the brick, we probably could have just left this cord right here. But because we did, we got a white one that will take its place. See, then we can stretch that and glue it in place, and it'll be fine. Less visible. Okay, Josh, let's push it back. All right. Put the bottom in first. I guess lifting from in here is probably the best. I wonder if it's on the extension cord. I think it is. That's why it's rocking. Yeah, there, that did it. There you go. Okay, this is the lock set. Helps to have a magnetic screwdriver. Okay. Or you want me to spoil the magic for you? That's what it looks like without the log set. So this is the embers down the bottom. This is right underneath where the flame comes out. So you can make it either red or blue or off. And then in the back, these little silver things are spinning, and that's what makes the flames come through. Pretty cool. Now this thing is cool. I like that. And necessary, boy.
Like the back and the front.
Do that to the back.
Yep. And then we'll put this upstairs like the attic.
It's magnetic and they're strong magnets, but still requires screws. I've had wood-burning fireplaces, gas logs, and gas fireplaces. And in my opinion, the greatest thing about an electric fireplace is that you can use it any time of year with the touch of a button. This one has a built-in ceramic heater capable of generating up to 8,800 BTUs, which is great if they need it on cold nights in the winter. But Julie and Josh can just leave the heater off and have year-round ambiance, even in the middle of the hot summer. You can't do that with a gas log. In addition, an electric fireplace generates no emissions, and the glass is always cool to the touch. That's important because they hope to have children someday, and now they can rest easy knowing little hands will never get burned on this fire. Alright, this is daylight in the room. It's not really bright because it's winter and the sun is low in the sky, but that looks like a gas log. It looks great. And that is, of course, with the doors on. And you can open the doors too if you want to have that look. And it also has the ability to light from the top with a button on the remote. So that's off, and that's kind of a bright white light, I guess. And that's more of an orange, and then it gets more red, and it goes off. So we like the orange. It actually looks very realistic, like a very nice fire. But again, it looks like a gas log. And underneath the log, it has the ability to either be set for, there's no source of flame, I guess, but then it could be red, which works better for the default logs, because it goes between red and orange. It makes it look like the log itself is burning. And the alternative is blue for like a gas log. And you can only see that when you're down low or sitting far from it. It just helps the illusion. So in this mode with these logs, I like it on the blue setting because they look like gas logs. Alright, this is with the doors open looking down at it, and it just looks so beautiful. And that fire is bright. But it's very nice. It's a really nice illusion, and I guess that's why they call it Revolution. Between the whitewashed brick and the TV mounted above, or the Dimplex Revolution firebox, that fireplace is definitely the focal point of the room. We've done so much to this house already, but there's a lot more to come. So be sure to subscribe and watch every episode of The Living Flip.